Mosma, you may go first. Please share your story
Sure,
using the
ma'am.
idiom. Yeah.
So basically, it's a story about a girl and her friends. So Aisha and her friend were on a road trip when suddenly their car broke down in the middle of nowhere. So her friend groaned, checking his phone for signal, but nothing's there. So he said, "We're really in a jam now." But Aisha said, "Let's just sit tight and think of a solution," and trying to stay calm. Mark admitted, "I checked the engine, but it's clear as mud to me." But luckily, Aisha was a smart cookie when it came to cars. She quickly found the problem and fixed it, and soon the engine roared back to life. So, wow, we really see eye to eye when it comes to problem solving. Ahmed just laughed as they continued their trip gratefully. So, this is all about a short story of Aisha and her friends on the way to their trip. Thank you.
That's super, Mosma. You have almost used each idiom which we have learned in yesterday's class.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, keep striving, and I expect the same from you in the future as well. So I hope you must be completing your tasks and would use the idioms or the new words in your conversation. That would influence
Uh,
others as well, inshallah.
yes, ma'am. And surprisingly, in our today's lecture in our university, I suddenly just used a few of idioms with my professor, and he was like, "Okay, Mosma, you are using these words. Okay, that's very nice," and he really appreciated me at that time.
Oh wow, no, good to hear that. Good. Okay, Tahira, Tahira, have you prepared the task?
Yes, I have.
Okay, you may commence now.
Which task? The number one or the number second?
Task one, short story using the idiom.
Okay. So my story is very short, okay? I was worried about a math test I had to take. I had studied all night but still felt unsure. When I finally sat down to take the test, I realized that I knew all the answers. I smiled and I thought, this is a piece of cake. The test went well, my hard work paid off, and I realized that practice really makes perfect. So, this is it. I only used two idioms.
Okay, Tahira, that's also great, but you haven't used those idioms which we have learned in our workshop as I asked you to use those.
I only
Anyways,
remembered the piece of cake idiom. I didn't remember the other idioms.
I guess you were absent in yesterday's class because in last class we learned almost like 6 to 7 idioms, and Mozuma have used all of those. So,
I was absent on Sunday.
okay, all right. So, we learned idioms in yesterday's class. Anyways, it was a great effort. Javeria Habib, what's about you? Javeria, are you trying to speak because we can't hear you? Alina Israr, have you prepared the task?
Yes, ma'am. Assalamu alaikum, ma'am.
Walaikum salam.
So, ma'am,
Yes, Alina.
Gigi, ma'am. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, you are.
Okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, yesterday I didn't attend the class, but I prepare my story, like which we learn the idioms through previous classes. So, I will share it. So the story was it was a lazy Sunday afternoon, and Ikra finally had some downtime after a long week. She wanted to unwind, but her mind was restless. Her friends had invited her on a weekend trip, but she was on the fence about going. She loved spending time with them, but the thought of packing and traveling made her feel sluggish. As she sat on the couch, her younger brother and sister started bickering over the TV remote. She rolled her eyes. You two never stop, do you? To kill time, she picked up a book, but before she knew it, she nodded off. A loud notification on her phone woke her up. It was her friend asking for her final decision. Ikra felt a twinge of remorse for ignoring their messages. Taking a deep breath, she made up her mind. All right, I'm taking off in an hour. Let's do this. With a smile, she got up to bake, knowing she wouldn't regret this trip. So this was all about my story.
Uh, Marvelous, Alina.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Okay, Mariam Khalid. Mariam, have you prepared the task or do you want to say anything? Okay, guys, for today we have a small activity as well. So, firstly, let's practice that, and after that, we can go for the task two, and we will discuss your dream job, and we'll have some general conversation as well. So, since we have learned so much English conversation, so today we will just like try to speak the practical speaking skills. So, I will provide you. Okay, just let me show the slides. So, there will be the scenarios regarding the places, and you have to talk about it randomly. Okay, here we quote six places. The first one is the workplace. So, you have to imagine that there's already someone there, and you have to interact with them. So, you may start that well, like you have entered there, or you are also already there. So, and you can talk about anything. So that's your communication and your intellectual test. Let me give you an illustration. At a workplace, so you have a your colleague there. So you may say that, hey Javeria or hey Tahira, I was wondering if you could help me with this report, and I need to submit it by noon. So no, you may talk about anything, and you won't get the time for that. So let's start from Mozama.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
Mozama,
So,
imagine. Yes.
ma'am, it's like a journal talk, or we can talk about anything, right?
Yeah, like the general talk, but related to that space.
Sure, ma'am.
Like, you have to imagine yourself at that place. For example, for you, it's at a workplace.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes,
So,
Alina. Mosmo, just a minute. Alina is asking me to repeat that. Okay, guys, the task is you have to imagine yourself at these places and you have to interact with someone. who's already there. So like what I was saying that, for example, if it's about a coffee shop, so you may imagine yourself that you're entering into that, and you're asking for a waiter for a table, or for a menu, anything like that. Or you may imagine yourself that your friend is already waiting for you at a coffee shop, and you're discussing about to have some snacks along with that. Or you may talk with some stranger that you meet with some stranger there, and they're holding some book in their hand, for example The Secret, or The Rich Dad Was Poor Dad, and you're talking about it. Like you can talk about anything. You just need to imagine yourself at that place. That's it. I hope, Alina, you got it. And Mozama.
Yes, ma'am. May I start?
Yes.
Okay. So, hi, Zara. I just completed the report that sir assigned me. The report on the Syrian crisis and its aftermaths. Can you please check it, like it's in a professional way I write or not? Or there's something that I have to change in it, like the formal language or something? And can you also tell me about the references that I can put in the end of my research or not?
All right, that's great. So now, Alina, your turn, and I guess we can do another thing as well. We can have a dialogue between two. For example, let's consider the Tahir and Mozama at a library. So how would they interact? So Tahira, you have to ask some question, and Mozama will answer that.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, but before that, let's ask from Alina. Alina, imagine yourself at a coffee shop, and you have to interact with someone there.
Okay, ma'am. So first I enter into the coffee shop. Hi, I need some coffee, please. I say, and then the person replied me, ma'am, can you listen me?
Yes, you're audible.
Okay, okay, ma'am. So I enter into the coffee shop and like I need coffee, so I say to the person that I sit there and say I need some coffees, please, and the person then handling me the copies. So I say that thank you so much. I ask that will be. So she said me that that will be like 200 or 100. So I pay for it and grab my copies and smile, and then I walk out.
Okay, Alina, that's great. Yes, Tahira. Tahira, now you have to interact with Mozama.
Okay.
So you both can unmute yourselves, and Tahira, you have to imagine that Mozama is already there. So you may ask some questions from her.
Okay. Hey Mazuma, how long have you been at the library?
Hi, Tyra. It's been 2 hours. I'm here.
What are you reading?
So there's a very interesting book on the history of Middle East. So I'm just skimming from from the main points, and just reading the summary for my research work. And what about you? What are you doing here?
I was looking for you, and I think the book you're reading sounds very interesting. I might have to borrow it.
Yeah, yeah, sure. It's very interesting because it's based on the history of Middle East, and as a student of international relations, you and I share the same book, and you can borrow it from me.
That's great. How about we take a short break?
Yes, but you just give me 5 minutes to wrap it up, and then we have some kind of chattering, and with some coffee and all that. So, is it fine for you?
Yes, sure. Please finish up your work, then we'll go out for coffee.
Okay, just give me a second. So, Tahira, I am done. I think now we should
I'm
walk out.
done. I think we're done.
Well done, guys. Okay, Javeria is also here.
Hello. Sorry about that. There was
Okay,
some issue with my mic.
okay, yes. So now you are clearly audible.
Okay.
So,
So,
Javeria, just a minute. Alina, can you please explain it to Javeria what we were doing and what's this activity about?
Yes, ma'am. So, Javiria, we will be talking about to each other. Ma'am, it's a coffee shop.
Yeah, it's not for like I asked you to talk about the coffee shop.
Yeah.
Just tell her the general scenario, the general question.
Okay, okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, I also have a net issue, so I didn't understand properly the scenario as well.
Okay, so let me explain that, Javeria.
yes,
We are
ma'am.
practicing some daily life conversation here, and like as you can see the places. So we have discussed the first three. Like you have to imagine yourself at these places, and you have to interact with someone, who's already there. That's just like imaginary scenario.
Okay, I understand.
Okay. So we may ask from Mozambique because he explained it very well, and Tahira's effort was also great. So, Mozambique, imagine yourself at a clothing store,
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I am the customer, or I'm a shopkeeper.
customer.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
So, hello, is there is anyone in the shop? I think there is nobody in the shop.
Because we didn't ask someone to interact. So, Javeria, you may interact with Mozama.
Okay,
Javeria, you have yeah. So you have to act as a
like a conversation.
shopkeeper. Yeah, and Mozama will be the customer.
Okay, let's restart.
Yes. Hello, is there is anybody in the shop?
Yes, Mozuma, how may I help you?
Yeah, I'm just saying from outside there is beautiful clothes in your shop. So I really wanted to buy some, party wear. So can you tell me what kind of party wear do you have?
Yes, you have a good choice. You choose a very perfect shop for your style. You may see these beautiful dresses. These are the party wear and these are the casual wears. You can try one of them as your likeness and dislikeness. There is
Ah,
a
I
changing
see.
room.
Yeah,
Please
yeah,
help
I see.
yourself.
I think the blue one is good for me, but can you tell me first the price of this dress so that I can check that I can afford it or not?
Yes, yeah, we can tell you the price, but first you should try because price is nothing if you like this dress and the dress looks good on you. So first let's uh, try this dress and we'll tell you the price.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I'll try the dress, but it's appropriate if you tell me price before so that I just, know it's in my budget or it's out of my budget.
Okay, never mind. So, can you please tell what's your budget?
It's like 5,000 to 10,000.
Oh, great. It's a good thing. It's 3,500. This dress price is 3,500. Now you may try this dress.
Yes, that's the good thing. And okay, so where's the changing room?
There's at the end of the corner of the store, sorry, the shop.
Okay, okay, okay. Just give me 2 minutes. I'll just try it and then I'll come back.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Javier, so I tried this dress, but I think this is a little bit tight. So I don't think so I can buy it. But if you can tell me that there's other size of this, according to my size, if there's any clothes like this.
Yes, we have other sizes as well. Can you please tell what size you usually wear? Like small, medium, large?
Medium, a medium.
Okay, great. Yes, we have the medium size. You can
Okay,
try this
so
one.
that's the good thing. And I also wanted to buy another. I also want to buy another one, like, but I want this like little bit funky, you know, for the girls' day out or something like that. So, do you have any kind of clothes like that?
Yes, we do have something like that funky, but in another section. You may go there and someone will help you.
Okay, thank you so much. Nice experience with you.
Thank you so much, Mosma. Have a good day.
Same to you. Same to you.
Okay, guys, this was more than amazing. But Javeria, how would you do the name of the customers? So
Sorry, can you repeat?
I'm saying that how would you know the name of the customers? So you were saying that how hi Mosma, how are you, or like
Oh,
you were like also mentioning her name in the end.
so I was just reading her name on screen.
Yeah. All right. So thank God that Mosma didn't say that Javeria, I want this dress.
Okay, it was a good thing. I like it. I like this activity actually.
Yeah, you guys have enjoyed, and I have also enjoyed your conversation as well.
Thank you.
So, like the sentence structure, I guess, was correct, and the grammar, all the things, but some general mistakes. For example, Mosma said it is give me 2 minutes, so you're like not supposed to say that. Like it's up to you. You may take 5 minutes or 10 minutes, and being a shopkeeper, they have to be patient. So okay, this time Tahira and Alina. So you guys imagine yourselves at a studio. Let's skip the most part because if there would be boys, so they would better play that role. So you may go for studio. So, Tahira, you would be the customer there, and Alina would can play the role of a photographer.
Hi, Alina. Are you the photographer here?
Hi, yeah, yes, I am the photographer. So, how can I help you?
I want to get my pictures taken.
Okay, okay, so I will take it. Tell me
So,
about
sorry,
it.
Alina, your voice is not clear.
Okay, so yeah, I'm the photographer, and I will take your picture. So tell me what
Your
type of
volume
picture
is
do you?
really low.
Okay,
Alina, you may relocate yourself.
Okay, ma'am. Now, ma'am, it's clear.
Yes.
Okay, okay. So restart, Tahira.
Hello, I want to get my convocation pictures taken.
Okay, okay. Tahira, I will take your picture. So tell me, what type of picture do you want? Like the
I have
style?
I have my gown and cap with me, so can you take some really nice portrait photos?
Yeah, yeah. I will take your photo. So first you put your like the things and stand.
Sure, and I will want some pictures with my family as well.
Okay, okay. So first, I will take your picture and then with your family as well. Okay.
Okay, so how should I pose? Can you guide me?
Okay, I will guide you. So first you stand and put keep your the degree with your hand and put your key cape.
Sure.
Okay. So stay. I will take your picture and then change your pose. Okay, done it. So now change it.
Okay, now should I bring in my parents?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so take a wide angle shot of us.
Okay, okay. Close to the parents and
Yes.
hug the parents. So this will be amazing picture.
Okay, let's take that
Okay,
picture.
so done. Okay, okay.
Okay,
Okay,
and
so done.
how much do you charge for these photos?
Per photo, I charge 100 rupees.
Okay, that's all right.
Okay, so
When can I collect them from you? Should I
after,
come in tomorrow?
yeah, why not? After 1 or 2 days,
Okay,
you can visit or text me, so I will share as well and send to you.
okay, give me a number and I'll text you before coming.
Okay, okay. So take this is my number. It's my card as well. Keep it if you need. So then text me. I will also take the picture for you.
Thank you so much. I'm sure you must have taken great photos.
Okay, okay. Why not? Okay, most welcome.
Okay. Good job, Tahira and Alina. Now you may see the three words I have just added below the studio. So, do you know the meaning of these?
Yes,
Okay, you may answer that.
backdrop means like the background in the photo. Candid means where like the person is not aware that their picture is being taken, and retouch is editing the photo.
Yeah, exactly. So, what about other students? Were you aware of the meaning?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so we use the word backdrop for the background, and candid means a very natural or unposed picture, and retouch means to edit the picture. So you may use this terminology in a studio as well. Okay, so now we have come to a point that all of you can interact anywhere. So that's great. Okay, now we may go for our task two. That's the dream job, and I'm really excited to know, what your dream jobs are. Let's start from Mozuma.
Sure, ma'am. So my dream job is to become a diplomat. So you all are interested to know what a diplomat is and what's the responsibility of a diplomat. So basically, a diplomat is a representative of a country who works on international relations. Like negotiate agreements and promote peace between states. So their responsibility includes like attending global meetings, resolving conflicts between the states and strengthening the ties with other countries. I aspire to be a diplomat because I'm passionate about my, global affairs, cultural exchange, and even the problem solving skills that are really matters to become to be a diplomat. So diplomats play a crucial role in maintaining peace and shaping the foreign policies. As you have seen, many diplomats like if I spoke about Dr. Afra Saib, he's very renowned Pakistani diplomat. So their contribution to to make the world better, and the fluent English is very vital. Is vital in diplomacy since English is the most widely used language in international relations, and for effective communications that really helps in negotiations and delivering the impactful speeches and building a strong connections globally. Mastering English language is very important for me to represent my country confidently and engage in meaningful diplomatic discussions. So to be fluent in English is it's like a core for a diplomat. So I really want to master the art of speaking good English so that I can achieve my dream job.
Mozuma, your dream job is really influential. Okay,
Sorry,
what's
Remy, can you
I'm
please
saying?
repeat?
Yeah, yeah, sure. I'm saying it's a really influential.
Oh, thank you so much.
In which subject you are currently enrolled?
Ma'am, currently I am doing my bachelor's in international relations from Namal Islamabad.
Okay, that's great. Okay, Mosma, you use the word for effective communications. So you may use the word communication rather than communications.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, it's a singular word. Besides that, there was another mistake and just skipped out of my mind. Okay, so if I will, remember it, and I will tell you that now we may ask from Tahira.
Okay. By the way, Mozuma, I just want to say that my answer is kind of similar because I've also studied international relations. So sorry for that. We have
Oh
similar
no,
answers.
no,
Uh,
that's great, Tahira. So it's you know,
Okay, so I'll start with my answer. My
Tahira,
yeah,
I guess we have the two best future diplomats in the same panel, so I think it's an
so
honor.
hopefully, okay.
so
Uh,
Inshallah.
you guys should be in the contact as well.
yes.
Just try
Inshallah,
to do
inshallah.
that work. Try to do that working, and whenever you find someone of your field of your interest, just try to connect with them.
Okay, sure. I'll start with my answer. My dream job is to be an ambassador for Pakistan. An ambassador represents their country in other nations, building strong relationships, promoting culture, and solving international issues. I want this job because I love diplomacy, travel, language learning, and making a positive impact on Pakistan's global image. Fluent English is important because ambassadors obviously need to communicate with foreign officials, they have to give speeches and negotiate agreements. Clear and confident English helps in making a strong impression and ensuring that Pakistan's voice is heard internationally, and I want to represent my country in the best way possible.
Good to hear that, Tahira. So, you may say represents instead of saying represent. You mispronounced that word. I guess there was a pronunciation mistake from Mosma as well. Okay, Mosma, so I can do one thing. When I will get the recording, so I will listen to that and I will let you know your mistake.
Sure, ma'am, sure.
Okay. Alina Star, what's your dream job?
Okay, ma'am. So my dream job is to become an assistant commissioner. But to achieve this, first I will complete my graduation. And
Okay,
after
Alina,
graduation,
uh,
yes, ma'am.
again, your voice is not clear.
Issue due to rain, so that's why now it's clear.
Yeah, yes, and please restart.
Okay, ma'am. So my dream job is to become an assistant commissioner. But to achieve this, first I will complete my graduation. And when I complete my graduation, so then I join the teaching, like to gain experience before appearing for the CSS or PMS exam, because it's very tough. It's need experience as well. And assistant G. Okay, ma'am. So, an assistant commissioner is a high ranking government officer responsible for maintaining law as well and order and implementing policies. So, will help me in because it's a very tough exam and my English is not that much good, so I need a lot of practice. The English will help me in multiple ways, like understanding complex policies, performing well in exam and interview, because its interview is in English, and communicating effectively in official meeting. So for that, also important.
Alina, you always try very hard, but due to network issue, so many times
Ma'am,
we
I
missed that. But yeah,
But ma'am, I will resolve it. But I also move here and there, not in like in fixed in one place. But I can't do nothing with the internet issue.
yeah, no worries. By the way, that was great, Alina. Javeria, it's your turn. And Javeria, sorry for that. I texted Javeria Batul. So Batul from Wazuma and Javeria from you. So I hope you don't mind that.
No, no, it's fine. It's okay.
You may start now.
Okay. I really hope everyone get their dream job. Actually, it's
Yeah.
wonderful to have people like, especially teenagers, like they have very influential kind of dreams. So let me share mine. My dream job is to become a policy maker and tackle societal concerns and bring about significant change is my actual ideal career. Policies that advance equality, enhance education, and guarantee greater prospects for undeserved areas are what I want to work on. Policies which have the ability to affect millions of lives, which is why I'm so passionate about this line of work. By means of thorough and comprehensive policy making, my goal is to close societal divides and support a more equitable and forward thinking system. Speaking English fluently will be essential in this subject. It will allow me to work with specialists around the world engage with international organizations as well, and confidently voice my opinions during policy discussions. Moreover, learning English will benefit me because many policymaking positions call for excellent argumentator and public with good public speaking abilities, through which I can articulate my stance on international platforms as well. So I hope this dream job will be my end.
Yes, inshallah, Javier, we hope the same that you may get it in the future. So it's
Inshallah.
so all of you here, like mashallah, want to become diplomats or bureaucrats or commissioner, policy makers, like no, amazing. And okay, so for all of you, the English speaking is really substantial. The public speaking, effective communication. So it's a need of your profession, and not for a specific one, for all of you. So like you're not here to be just like the software and engineer, the researchers. You have the wide dreams. So that's great.
Actually, I have something else to share with you guys. There's another platform which is also free and it's very good. It's called Accelerate. I will share the link of that website here as well, and you can also start learning from there as well. I also joined their public speaking workshop, and it's a very mind blowing kind of experience. There are a lot of international students as well, so you guys can also like join that uh, classes as well. I hope it will help you all.
Thank you so much, Avega. Is sure
Um,
you may share it now or later. So, guys, do you have anything else to say? Any queries, or you wanna give feedback regarding this workshop? So anything you wanna say?
I just want to say that it was really nice interacting with you all. I had a great time.
Thank you so much, Tahira.
Ma'am, it's a kind of good opportunity for us that we prevail, and it's all the workshops are really good. And one of the classes that I've missed, but I take the lectures, recorded lectures. But I really want to say ki if we just extend this, or another workshop for us, like for our practicing, because as I'm a student of international relations, and sometimes I'm just giving my presentations and presenting my things, and in my my opinion. So sometimes the flow of the words are not that kind of the flow of the words are not that good as I think in my mind. So I think we really need practice. So for that, if there is any kind of workshop.
Yes, exactly. And when it's about mastering a language, so we may take from 6 months to a year or two. And like it was, just an initiator, and 8 days workshop, and we just like trying to cover some basics. And if you go to some academy, and most of the courses are of 2 to 3 months, so it take time. We can't be fluent in just a week, so we need a lot of practice for that. And inshallah we will introduce its second level and the third level as well, maybe after Ramadan. And we will also enhance the level, because it was just a very basic. So the thing which we learned one day was to pronounce the brands names. like Louis Vuitton and the Gucci, or a Puma. So we will work on brand names, and some coffee flavors, and the names of the cars. So we will enhance the level. So yes, inshallah, there will be a second level, and then we'll go for the third level. And the duration for that will be long as well. So you don't worry about that. And okay, the problem is, I guess I have also mentioned it before, that we study English in our schools, in colleges, and still at university, but people feel reluctance while speaking, and we can just overcome that by practicing, just by speaking. So uh, uh, like we know a number of idioms, a number of fancy classy words, but we don't make them part of our daily conversation, we don't practice them. And the system here, for example, sure, there must be very few professors who would be teaching all the lecture, or would be interacting in English. So like, as our official language is English, but still uh, they speak Urdu. So that's also discouraging. And when we have to interact with our friends, with our colleagues, so it's normally we speak in Urdu. So that's why we also face difficulty in that. So we should, like, at least give 10 to 15 minutes to practice that. So you just guys make it a habit. So, as it's our last class, but from tomorrow, you may listen to some podcast, and then you can practice it in your own, and try to record your voice. Just pick any topic, and if you find it difficult, then just describe like, how was your day, at night, and just record that. So it can enhance your language more. So if you have any queries, then you may ask. And guys, I want to mention another thing as well. you know um when we're speaking English, so it's not about कि हम बहुत तेज तेज बोलें, बात करें, कि to be fluent, it doesn't mean that. अगर हम उर्दू की बात करें, like, as हमारी नेटिव लैंग्वेज है उर्दू, बट लाइक कुछ लोग उर्दू भी इस तरह बोलते हैं कि उनकी उर्दू की भी समझ नहीं आती। फॉर एग्जांपल, इफ आई वुड से कि हमारी कोई क्लास होगी, लाइक कुछ लोग, लाइक प्रॉब्लम ये है कि आपकी कोई भी लैंग्वेज है, लाइक आप फ्लुएंट है, तो उसका हरगिज ये मतलब नहीं है कि आप बहुत तेज तेज बोलें। तो लाइक मेरे लिए ये होता है कि अगर मैं उर्दू बोल रही हूँ या इंग्लिश बोल रही हूँ, मैं बहुत रुक रुक के बोलती हूँ, और आहिस्ता बोलती हूँ, ताकि वो क्लियर हो जाए। तो कभी भी इस मिसकंसेप्शन को मत आने दीजिएगा कि अगर आप लोगों को फ्लुएंट होना है इंग्लिश में, तो आप लोगों को बहुत जो है वो उसको स्पीडली बोलना है, कि सामने वाले को समझना है। नो। सो द फ्लुएंट मीन्स कि आप उसमें interaction कर सकें, like if someone is speaking, so you can get that, and you can interact that, like you can answer any question which have been asked from you, and you can interact at any place. So fluency means that, ना कि बहुत तेज तेज बोलना। सो आप जो भी लैंग्वेज जो है वो यूज कर रहे हो, जस्ट मेक श्योर कि सामने वाले को उसकी समझ आ रही है। दैट्स इट।
बोलने की, although I'm a research student and I have a very domain where I have to speak very fluently, use words very bluntly, and अच्छे अल्फाज का चुनाव बड़ा ज़रूरी होता है मेरी फील्ड में, एज एम एंथ्रोपोलॉजी ग्रेजुएट। तो लेकिन वो हेजिटेशन अभी भी है कहीं न कहीं, बेशक 4 साल का पढ़ लिया है, लेकिन these kind of activities actually, you know, take out of um, our comfort zones and these hesitation sort of, you know, थिंग्स जिसमें हम बोलना ही नहीं समझ आ रहा होता है कि किस तरह बोलना है और किसके सामने कहाँ से शुरू करना है। आई डू हैव दिस प्रॉब्लम दैट आई feel that where should I start my conversation, where should I start, what's the starting line. So I tried to develop this kind of habit के जो English books हैं, novels हैं या any sort of books, so I try to read aloud. ये बहुत अच्छी एक्टिविटी है, सबको करना चाहिए। अपार्ट फ्रॉम दीज वो बुक्स और वो सब आपकी बिल्कुल पर्सनल स्पेस के अंदर ही होता है, लेकिन जब इन अ ग्रुप ऑफ मीटिंग, इन अ ग्रुप ऑफ पीपल, जब आप मीटिंग के अंदर बैठ के कुछ बात कर रहे होते हैं, तो बहुत ज़रूरी होता है कि आपको पता हो कि किस तरह के वर्ड्स यूज़ करने हैं, किस तरह से स्टार्ट लेना है, किस तरह से एंड करना है। तो इस तरह की जो एक्टिविटीज़ होती हैं, मास्टर क्लासेस, एनी वर्कशॉप सेशंस, इंटरैक्टिव सेशंस, ये बहुत हेल्प आउट करते हैं इस तरह की चीज़ों के अंदर। तो आई थिंक बहुत सारे लोग हैं, पता नहीं क्यों फ्री अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ को मिस आउट कर देते हैं, बट सीखना चाहिए। यही छोटी-छोटी चीज़ें होती हैं जो कि आगे आपको काम आती हैं। बेशक आप पढ़े लिखे हों या ना हों, आपके पास डिग्रीज़ हों, इट डज़न्ट मैटर, आप बेशक 4/4 जीपीएस भी ले आएँ, लेकिन अगर इस तरह की एबिलिटीज़ नहीं है आपके अंदर, तो फिर बहुत सारे मसले हो जाते हैं। Usually people say that we couldn't get any job and we couldn't get any sort of work experience, तो जहाँ भी जाएँ तो वो यही कहते हैं कि हमें कोई एक्सपीरियंस्ड लोग चाहिए। तो एक्सपीरियंस हम यही छोटी-छोटी चीज़ों से ही ले सकते हैं। कोई आके हमें जो है ना एकदम से जॉब पे नहीं रख लेगा। अगर हमें बिल्कुल ही नहीं कुछ पता होगा कि हमें किस तरह से इंटरैक्ट करना है, बोलना किस तरह है इवन, तो यही छोटी-छोटी चीज़ें होती हैं, स्मॉल स्टेप्स होते हैं जो कि आगे जाके आपके लिए बहुत हेल्पफुल होते हैं, बट हम इन चीज़ों को इग्नोर कर देते हैं। अब जस्ट लाइक दिस कि दिस एक्टिविटी वाज़ वेरी वंडरफुल, बहुत कुछ यहाँ से सीखा जा सकता था, बहुत सारी चीज़ें यहाँ से लर्न करने को मिल रही थी, लेकिन नहीं सबने अवेल किया। इट्स अ वेरी सैडनिंग थिंग, लेकिन चलें कोई बात नहीं, बहुत सारी ऐसी जो है चीज़ें सीख सकते थे हम। बहुत दुःख होता है स्पेशली मुझे इस बात पे कि लोग जो है इग्नोर कर देते हैं इन चीज़ों को। ये स्मॉल स्टेप्स बहुत ज़रूरी होते हैं। अगर आइंदा भी कोई ऐसे हों, तो मेरा जो रिगार्ड है ना वो टीम बुराक को यही है कि वो इस तरह के इनिशिएटिव लेते रहें, रिगार्डलेस ऑफ कि कोई आए या ना आए, लेकिन जो आना चाहते हैं वो आएँगे, वो सीखेंगे आके। तो इट्स अ वेरी गुड थिंग। और थैंक्स टू टीम बुराक एंड बुराक एसोसिएशन कि उन्होंने ये इनिशिएटिव लिया और इस तरह के और इनिशिएटिव्स लेते रहते हैं। मैं अभी शी राइज के थ्रू फर्स्ट टाइम ही मेरा इंटरेक्शन है, लेकिन बहुत अच्छा रहा ये वाला सेशन भी, इसके अलावा भी। तो आई होप सो कि आगे भी अच्छा चलता रहे और लोग मेरे अलावा भी बहुत कुछ सीखते रहें। थैंक यू सो मच।
यस इंशाल्लाह, थैंक यू सो मच अवेय फॉर योर फीडबैक। सो अभी हमने जो बात डिस्कस की थी कि यहाँ पर सिर्फ प्रैक्टिस की कमी है और यहाँ पर बच्चों को बताया ही नहीं जाता कि कम्युनिकेट कैसे करना है।
एग्जैक्टली।
एक एंड दिस इज अ प्रॉब्लम hugely faced by Asian students, specifically Pakistani. तो खैर अभी बच्चे समझदार हो रहे हैं और वो इन चीज़ों पे काम कर रहे हैं। सो इंशाल्लाह इन द फ्यूचर they will not face these hurdles.
आई
And
रियली होप सो।
yeah, and when it's about the team Burak, so our president is mashallah is just a mastermind person, and the whole team as well. So they always try to do something uh, which can bring a change. So inshallah, you will see some of the super projects as well in the future.
इंशाल्लाह, इंशाल्लाह।
Yes. So
Also,
we
I
we
will wait for the second level, the upgrade level of this master class as well.
okay, sure. But Javegya, like surprisingly, this section was also paid. As I mentioned that like there were the students from two domains, the one from the English language course, so they paid for that, and it was a fee for the she rises. So I don't know, like the next time for which domain, no,
Mm.
it will be free. But the charges, are not that much. So like it depends
Mm.
upon the team. So we will see that, and how they will schedule that.
As long as it's something kind of learning, we have learning something, it's good. Nothing matters. I think charges doesn't matter. जहाँ आइल्स के लिए आप कोई हज़ारों रुपए दे रहे हैं, तो कुछ हज़ार रुपए अगर दे देंगे, तो वो सीख ही जाना मैटर करता है कुछ।
Yeah, exactly. So we need no more people. We should have the mentality like you. So like the thing I have observed by interacting with Mozuma, like she's also much a very active student, and
Yes, yes, exactly.
yes, a vast knowledge and a vast stock of vocab.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, so, maybe we will meet somewhere in the future, or if not,
इंशाल्लाह
then
मैम। एक्चुअली मैम मेरा भी फर्स्ट एक्सपीरियंस है ये बुराक एसोसिएशन वालों के साथ। मैं शी फेलोशिप प्रोग्राम की थी, तो मेरा तो फर्स्ट एक्सपीरियंस था बुराक एसोसिएशन के साथ, एंड इट्स वाज लाइक इट्स अमेजिंग। और मुझे अच्छा लगा कि हमारे पास इस तरह का प्लेटफॉर्म है ना, कि जिसमें एटलीस्ट हमें बोलने का तरीका, जैसे समटाइम ऐसा होता है आपके पास वोकेबलरी का स्टॉक भी है, आपको ग्रामेटिक चीज़ें भी पता है, बट आपकी इतनी प्रैक्टिस ही नहीं होती है कि आप उसको चीज़ों को फ्लो में बोल सकें ना। तो वो एक टाइम टेकिंग काम होता है, तो मुझे तो ये एक्टिविटीज़ बहुत अच्छी लगी।
exactly. Good to hear that. ओके गाइस, अपना बहुत सारा ख्याल रखिएगा। के टेक केयर, अल्लाह हाफिज।
अल्लाह हाफ़िज़ मैम, अल्लाह हाफ़िज़।
Allah Hafiz. Thank you so much.